Hello everybody, it's Ben, back with another video, and today we are going to be doing a 50 fact video about the Universal Monsters. And so if you see me kind of looking off to the screen over here, that is just me reading my facts. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do here today. If you guys enjoy the video, then please leave a like, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to hear some more movie fact videos. I do apologize for my background, it is kind of a mess at the moment. I got a giant thing of cardboard right here that I need to take down to the recycling center, so that is on the agenda, but not for right now. So let us get right into the video. We're gonna start off with the 1931 film Dracula, starring Bela Lugosi. So, fact number 1. Bela Lugosi was not the first choice. Lon Chaney Sr. was originally cast before his death. Lon Chaney Sr. is a legend amongst horror films, especially of like the Bronze era, the silent film era. Lon Chaney Sr. phenomenal. Of course, like later on we're gonna get into Lon Chaney Jr., his son, in like the golden era of Hollywood. So, fact number two. Lugosi only made $500 a week for his role. Now I know it says only $500, but back in the time, $500 was a lot of money. I know, like in 1939's The Wizard of Oz, that's probably not even the came out. I don't know what year The Wizard of Oz actually came out. I know Toto made more than some of the Munchkins, so I guess like that is something that is going, that's happening at this point in history. But $500 a week in probably shot in 1930. Fact number 3. The film has no musical score. Not a variety, but that is like a rarity for a lot of films. So it was very silent, but that's because we were just getting into the talkie era of film. So they didn't really know what the right stuff was to do because we were still at the beginning of kind of like, that whole era of film. Fact number 4. A Spanish language version was shot at night on the same sets. So for that original Dracula film, there were 2 shot simultaneously with different actors, and it is actually crazy. If I do like a movie collection video of like my Blu-rays or my Steelbook / box sets, then we will actually get into that. But yeah, that's actually something very cool. It's not something that's done at all anymore. But fact number 5. Lugosi was buried in his Dracula cape. Yep, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, we're back. Sorry to clear my throat there. Now we're going to 1931 to Frankenstein. Fact number 6 here. Boris Karloff's real name was William Henry Pratt. Boris Karloff, of course, famously known for playing Frankenstein. Oh my gosh. That's my rage bait for the video, so thanks guys. Fact number 7, the iconic flathead makeup was created by Jack Pierce. Jack Pierce was, we think nowadays of Tom Savini in horror. Jack Pierce was the guy before Tom Savini, so yeah. Fact number 8, the monsters look was copyrighted, and it became an iconic silhouette. Silhouette. Fact number 9. Karloff had to wear a 11 pound boot to seem larger. 10 pounds. Imagine, not 10, I keep saying 10, it's 11. Imagine having just 11 extra pounds at the bottom of your feet. That is crazy. Fact number 10. The original script included Dr. Frankenstein dying, but was changed for a more optimistic ending. I kind of like that, because then we got the sequels. So, I love the Frankenstein sequels, like Son of Frankenstein, Ghost of Frankenstein, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. I actually really love them all, but the most important Frankenstein sequel, which we're gonna jump over to right now, 1935's Bride of Frankenstein. The Bride's, here's fact number 11. The Bride's hissing was inspired by swans. I find that to be very interesting, considering like Swan Lake was kind of like that's kind of like the theme for Dracula. Fact number 12. Elsa Lancaster played both Mary Shelley and the Bride. Fact number 13. It was one of the first sequels that was considered better than the original. It is the sequel that is better than the original, in my opinion. Bride of Frankenstein is up there in my top 2 most important films of all time. I think Jaws and Bride of Frankenstein are very important movies in film history, so yes. Fact number 14. The Bride only has about 5 minutes of screen time. So yeah, she's not in it very much, but she is the title character, so that's always fun. Fact 15. Director James Whale fought for the campy, satirical tone. James Whale is an interesting character. If you want to see like a fun James Whale movie, check out Of Gods and Monsters, starring Ian McKellen and Brendan Fraser. Fraser. That's a fun one. And then we're going to jump off into a new series here. 1932's The Mummy. Karloff's, the fact number 16 here, Karloff's makeup took 8 hours to apply. 8 hours to apply. Fact number 17. The mummy's name, Imhotep, is from a real ancient Egyptian. That's always fun. I hear the clicking of my fan in the background. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Fact number 18. Karloff's full-body mummy was only seen in the opening scene. Wow. It's been so long since I had seen the mummy that I actually kind of forgot what happens. Number 19. Much of the plot was inspired by the real-life discovery of King Tut's tomb. Fact number 20. The scroll used in the film was real Egyptian writing. I got the top off of this. Sorry about that. The Invisible Man, 1933. Claude Rains. Fact number 21. I keep doing that every time we go to a new film. Fact number 21. Claude Rains got his role due to his distinctive voice. I love Claude Rains. I think he's great. Fact number 22. his face isn't shown until the final scene. This movie's special effects are amazing. I just want to throw that out there. Oh, we're about to talk about that. So, fact number 23. The invisibility effects were done with a black velvet suit and optical printing. That stuff is so awesome. Like, the behind the scenes stuff is so amazing. Fact number 24. Based on the H.G. Wells novel, Wells approved the adaptation. Fact number 25. It is considered one of the earliest science fiction horror films. That actually is kind of surprising. Then we're going to move on to 1941's The Wolfman. Lon Chaney. I did it again. Fact number 26. Lon Chaney Jr. was the only actor to play the Wolfman in every Universal appearance. That's crazy, because with Frankenstein's monster, it got, Chaney played the monster, Lugosi played the monster, Karloff played the monster. Oh, I forgot his name. Oh, I feel so bad for forgetting it. Was it Glenn something? Glenn something played the monster too in the later films. Fact number 27. Jack Pierce's makeup took 5 hours to apply. 5 hours to apply. Fact number 28. The famous transformation was done with lap dissolves over hours of time-lapse photography. That is amazing photography. Fact number 29. The silver cane prop is now a collector's item. That is fun. Fact number 30. Even a Man Who Is Pure of Heart was specifically written for the film. That's fun. That is fun. I'm not a big fan of the Wolfman film, but the behind the scenes stuff is absolutely crazy. Now we're going on to arguably my favorite of the Universal Monster films, just because of what it is. 1954's Creature from the Black Lagoon. Fact number 31. It was one of Universal Monsters' first 3D films. So it was shot in the 1950s, but 3D was actually invented in the 1920s, which is crazy to think about because we've had so many fads throughout the years. Fact number 32. The suit was made from foam rubber, weighed over 40 pounds. Oh my gosh, that would be so crazy to wear. Fact number 33. 2 actors played the creature. Ben Chapman on the land, Enrico Browning underwater. Fact number 34. The underwater scenes were filmed in Florida. Fact number 35. The creature's design was inspired by the Oscar statuette. I guess silhouette also works too. Alright guys, now we're going to jump over into sequels and spin-offs. So, kind of like I was saying earlier, Frankenstein spawned multiple sequels, including Son of, Ghost of, and House of Frankenstein. So there were a lot of sequels. Fact number 42. Dracula's Daughter from 1936 was one of the first horror sequels with a female lead. Fact number 43. The Invisible Man Returns from 1940 starred a young Vincent Price. That is awesome. I love Mr. Price. Here we go. Fact number 44. The Mummy's Hand from 1940 began a Mummy reboot series with a different mummy named Karis. So, Mummy Karis. Here we go. Fact Universal's monster rally films like House of Dracula and House of Frankenstein featured crossovers decades before the MCU. So Universal Monsters was essentially the very first cinematic universe, which is awesome. I love that. Fact number 46. Several Universal Monster actors were typecast, especially Karloff in Lon Chaney Jr. I loved Karloff and Chaney. I like how Karloff was in The Grinch, so that was dope. Fact number 47. Many films were censored or altered for religious or moral reasons, especially scenes of violence or blasphemy. Most famously in the movie Frankenstein, in the name of God, now I know what it feels like to be God. That was censored from the film, as well as Frankenstein, or the monster, not Frankenstein, but the monster throwing the little girl into the river. That was also cut from the film for the longest amount of time. 1940. Lol. Fact number 48. Universal began licensing the monsters' images in the 1960s for toys and masks and Halloween costumes. So that's always fun. Fact number 49. Universal tried to then reboot the monster series in 2017 with The Mummy, but it actually failed. They had a whole Twitter page and everything. It's really interesting to go back and look at. It's so crazy. Fact number 15, or final. The original Universal Monsters remains a cultural icon, often studied in film schools and still referenced in media today. And that is actually where we are going to leave this video here for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. And if you guys want some more whispered facts or movie facts or more Universal Monsters content, leave it down in the comments below and I will go ahead and make something with it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night.